Hey everybody, Danny Bader just dropping in. I am down here in Nashville, finished up 2 days with organization I work with, Brand Builders Group, which is a bunch of really cool, committed people, AJ Vaden and Rory Vaden, that work with people like me, authors, speakers, entrepreneurs that are all looking to take their brand to the next level, whether it be products or books or speaking or whatever. So really good, and certainly got a good infusion of energy from those people for the past 2 days. So just trying to get the old bones moving here in the hotel gym before I fly back. I thought I would just offer you a couple things to consider. I love quotes, and I think we all do, right? In books and in movies, and certainly from speakers that you hear and in songs. Here's the thing I think about quotes, though, why we like them. It's not so much about the quote, it's about what's that human principle behind it, right? What is the quote referencing that has been around a long, long time? A principle that we can apply that helps us to move forward in life, create really cool things in our life, and certainly move through the proverbial shit shows that we have of struggle and uncertainty and those kinds of things. So I've got a lot of fun quotes that I love. Two of my favorites. One is George Bernard Shaw, and he said, life is not about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. Life is not about finding yourself, right? Very passive. Life is about creating. And creating is to bring something into existence. So it always reminds me that, you know, when I get my ass out of bed in the morning, there's nobody standing there saying, oh, hey, let's help you create your vision. Now listen, you can get support, but it ultimately all comes down to us, you know, taking the action and executing on it. The other quote, which is really tied to that, is Albert Einstein. And this quote's immersed in a longer quote, but I think you'll get the idea of it. And it is, imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is more important than knowledge. And here's what I think he means by that. When you think about knowledge, knowledge is really the facts that we have in our world, right? Imagination is the creation of new facts. Imagination is saying, what if? What's it going to be like when this happens? So it takes us beyond where we are. Now, it's not to say when you work with imagination and you see yourself through the other side of you know, struggles and challenges and shit shows, you still have to deal with those facts that you're dealing with. Imagination, though, has a tendency to move you forward. So how do you do that? Well, you simply just sit there and you really imagine, what's it going to be like in 2 weeks? What's it going to be like in 6 months when I'm through this? You know, with my money and my finances and my people and my relationships and my health and my business and all those things. So very, very powerful concept. And ultimately what it comes down to is knowledge of the facts keep you here. When you're focused on the facts of a difficult situation, you're there still in that difficult situation, right? The ability to imagine and see yourself on the other side is what gives you momentum and helps you to move through that. And then, of course, when we imagine, it's action. It always comes down to action. There is no real magic out there. Let me see the other side. Let me take the action I need to get through it. So a couple quotes, right? Life is not about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. And imagination is more important than knowledge. So have a wonderful weekend or wonderful day or week whenever you're watching this. Go ahead, comment on it, share with some friends, post it out there, and wishing you all the best. Peace.